The final thing I'm going to talk about in this video is a recent frequently asked question that was released on the Facebook page of the Department of State. I thought you might be interested in this information, so I'm going to review the question that were asked and the response that was given. I have abbreviated some of the response because they were quite long. My name is Mejer, and I'm an immigration attorney. As a kid, I learned English from watching Sesame Street when I came to the United States. We were victims of fraud. My family hired an attorney to get our green cards, but he did nothing. We were illegally in this country for nearly 10 years. Today, I'm an immigration attorney, and I've dedicated my life to helping immigrants get their green card and become citizens because I know the pain of being illegal in this country firsthand. If you need help, call our office. If we can't help you, we won't take your money. The final thing I'm going to talk about in this video is a recent frequently asked question that was released on the Facebook page of the Department of State. I thought you might be interested in this information, so I'm going to review the question that were asked and the response that was given. I have abbreviated some of the response because they were quite long. Question: why are there still immigrant visa interview backlogs? Answer: our number one priority is the safety of our staff, and the proclamations with travel restrictions have slowed us down, but we are doing everything we can to speed back up. Question: what is the Department of State doing to decrease the backlog of applications? Answer: we are prioritizing certain visas, creating efficiencies, and utilizing all available resources. Doesn't really get very specific, does it? Yep, it really says nothing. Question: are virtual Zoom appointments available for immigrant visa interviews? Answer: no. All current regulations require in-person interviews. Question: what are the regional COVID-19 restrictions? Answer: well, the answer the State Department gave said that the Presidential Proclamation 9984, 9992, and 10143 suspended entry of people who have been in certain geographic locations like China, Iran, Schengen area, United Kingdom, etc. for the past 14 days. Those are still in effect. As of April 8, 2021, all immigrant visa applications and fiancé applications are exempt from those proclamations and may be processed. Question: I've been waiting for my immigrant visa interview. What can I do now? Answer: you will be phased in for an interview based on guidance to your local embassy. You can check the website of your local embassy for more specific questions. You sometimes can request an expedited review, but be careful because you're only going to get one opportunity to make such a request. Don't waste it. If you've been waiting for a long time, talk to an immigration attorney, as you may be able to apply for a national interest exemption to speed your case up. Call us if that is something you want us to determine if you're eligible for. Question: how are they going to prioritize immigrant visas? So the answer is posts that process immigrant visas applications are prioritizing based on their phased resumption of visa services guidance. You may be able to see more information at travel.state.gov/visa services. As you can tell, they don't give you much detail. They are supposed to be prioritizing processing C1, which are transit visas, and K1 visas, which are fiancé visas. But you'll need to check with your local embassy to see where they are on that process. So an embassy in Brazil might be different than an embassy in Spain. It is very local. Question: what if I was refused a visa due to the Muslim ban? Answer: on January 20, 2021, this was ended by the president. You must reapply for a visa and pay a new processing fee. Immigrant visa applications who were refused won't need to reapply or submit a new fee. Their application will just be processed. Question: when can I schedule my fiancé visa interview appointment? Answer: your application and all K visa applications will be prioritized in accordance with the prioritization guidance found on the Department of State website. Check the website of your local embassy or consulate to determine if routine visa services are being provided. If you have already submitted all the necessary documents, watch your email for an appointment and further instructions. So even though the State Department is saying they are prioritizing the fiancé visas, we aren't seeing that in practice because many of the consulates and embassies aren't even open to process them. Question: I am a plaintiff in Milligan v. Pompeo. Can I schedule my K visa now? Answer: K1 applicants who are named plaintiffs in the lawsuit should contact their nearest embassy or consulate for guidance on scheduling a visa interview. The court order does not require the plaintiffs to be given any special priority ahead of other K-1 applicants. The litigation, Milligan v. Pompeo, began last year and was started by a U.S. citizen who had filed a K-1 visa application for a foreign fiancé, and it was not processed. I would let the embassy know if you are part of this litigation and see if they will schedule an interview ASAP. Question: I was issued a diversity visa in fiscal year 2020, but my visa expired and I was not able to travel to the US. What can I do? Answer: individuals who are issued a diversity visa that has expired may not be issued a new visa. However, by virtue of the court's order in Gomez v. Trump, individuals who received diversity visas in fiscal year 2020 may travel to the US on the expired visa. You are encouraged to travel on the expired visa ASAP. Question: I was selected in the Diversity Visa 2020 lottery, but was not able to schedule my interview. Can I schedule my interview now? Unfortunately, Diversity Visa 2020 selectees who were not issued visas before the end of fiscal year 2020 cannot be interviewed, scheduled, or reconsidered for visas now by law. Those selectees were only eligible for the issuance of a visa through the end of fiscal year 2020, which ended on September 30th, 2020. You may enter to be selected for a future diversity visa program. When can I schedule my employment-based interview? Is my application being prioritized? Another question. The answer is all immigrant visa applications who have not yet been interviewed or scheduled for an interview will have their applications processed according to their existing phased resumption of visa services framework. Okay, that was lots of questions, and the answers honestly may not have made you feel any better than you did before getting them. The answer to almost every question is, hey, contact your local embassy, and it depends. If you need help getting legal status or figuring out what your next step is, call us. If we can't help you, we won't take your money. Thanks for watching. As always, stay healthy and be well.